everyone was like, how could she? Oh, she has disgraced womanhood. She has what? Then why don't you people, who have not yet disgraced womanhood, why don't you come together and support this fellow? Why? Hello good people, thank you so much for joining. If you've been here, I appreciate your support, and if you're just a new subscriber, thank you so much for joining the village champions here. It is your village girl, your village champion, and your international content creator, Erina TL, still in Alebtong villages. I appreciate your love always. So if you're watching this video, you must have watched my video for shea nut oil. Now, I told you, whatever we are doing, I'm very present and very alert. So as we were going through the entire process of making shea nut oil, we, at some point, if you saw the video, there is a pot which is black. You know, in the villages, most cases we cook with firewood. Yes, so with firewood, the soot comes off and goes to the kettle or the pot, depending on what you're using. Even the saucepans, if you've seen some of them, they have soot on them, so they are black. What came to my mind, there is an African saying. I think this is not a proverb. At least this time I know it is a saying, that a pot calling a kettle black. Do you know that saying, a pot calling a kettle black? It is most cases a pot calling a kettle black, as in, if you can see, both of them in an African setting are used on firewood. So both of them have soot, and so both of them are black because the soot is black. So that saying comes about, that a pot calling a kettle black. This means that there are people of the same character that laugh at others because they're doing the things that they also do. Or it's like backbiting someone who does the same as you do. Am I saying it right? Obukokolo nga bugeyangana. In Luganda they have it like this. Obukokolo bugeyangana. In English, a pot calling a kettle black. What is obukokolo? Obukokolo is what? What is obukokolo? Obukokolo, is it some kind of animal? Kakokolo. Let me say the bukokolo bugeyangana in English, it is literally like same kind of animals backbiting each other. You get? So the thing is, when it comes to human beings, let's leave pots alone and kettles alone. Let's relate. Let's get the morale of what they are trying to say. Have you ever been there and someone is judging another person, but the people they are judging, or they do the same things as those people they are judging? Okay, there is no need of judging. We are all humans, we make mistakes, but in most cases find someone backbiting the other over the things they also do. Then what is the point of it all? It's just like you're talking against yourself. Imagine you are a thief and you're talking about a thief. That guy is a thief. Even he disrespects himself and all that. But when you're also a thief, so it's like you're also talking about yourself. And let me tell you something. Most of these people who come out in public and talk about other people, or criticize other people, or even judge other people, the things they are judging, they also do in private. Just that theirs has not yet come out. Okay, theirs has not yet come out. For example, we have a saying in Buganda, ntino kibuyagalwa alitikula ennyumba olimanye ekiri munda, which in English literally means that the day the wind will take off the roof of the house is when you'll get to know what is in the house. Yeah, so for some of you, you come out in public, judge us. Now, for us who are on the internet, you guys are out there, you judge us a lot. Of course, it's your data. You're free to say all that you want. Some of you judge others, yet the things you're judging them for, you do them. Let me give you a scenario. There is a time in Uganda one of the celebrities, I don't want to say her name because she's moved over, she's overcome it, and she's doing well, she's doing so fine, kudos to her. So one of the celebrities here was dating a West African guy. Okay, so I think in that process, in the whole thing, the guy leaked her nudes. It went viral. They went viral in Uganda. Even some videos of them having time together, they went viral. So women came out on TV. That is so bad. How dare you? How could you? Everyone was out on her. All clothes were out on her. In my head, I was like, I wish I knew where this woman stays. I would just go there to give her a hug. Because me personally, I was her fan. So I'm like, I would have gone there to just give her a hug and tell her, I truly understand. I don't judge you and all that. But the whole world, like all Ugandans came out. Oh, yo, how dare you? You have a kid. Of course she had a kid. How dare you and all that. You guys, it's like the whole world became so small for her, and I appreciate her so much. So much. Ugandans know her. I just don't want to say her name because she's moved on. That's why I tell people, one of the women who inspire me a lot, it's her. Then people be like, why should you be inspired by such a person? She's not integral and all that. That is in your eyes. In my eyes, that is not what I see. She put herself together and moved on. Of course, she broke. Such things can't leave you the same. Of course, she broke down several times. We, the public, were not there. Of course, the fans, you can't know what your favorite celebrities are going through. Of course, she broke down several times, according to the interview she gave one time on TV. So, but she put herself together all again, committed her life to Christ, and like she's moved on completely with her daughter, and they're doing so fine. But a lot of women judged her. And in my mind, I was like, you people judging her also do those things. Just that your things have not come out in public like hers have come out. Okay? So women came out, mothers, I hear mothers union, what, women's convention, women what? Hey, groups of women sat to criticize her, to condemn her, to judge her. Nah, I didn't hear any group of women coming together to stand for a woman, to support her in that time when she needed help most. I didn't hear anyone come out. Everyone was like, how could she? Oh, she has disgraced womanhood. She has what? Then why don't you people, who have not yet disgraced womanhood, why don't you come together and support this fellow? Why? But all they did was that. It took, I think, her family and all that. It took her strength, mental strength, to come back to normal. Now, a few years later, I was telling you, most of the people who were judging her, people were on TV, on radios, phone calls. You know, when something happens to a celebrity, everyone is on it. A few years later, another one. Her things also come out. They also come out. So I was waiting. Even to her, I didn't judge, by the way, because I always put myself in people's shoes. I'm like, how would someone feel how would I feel if it was happening to me? So that's how exactly I would go and treat that person. So I was just watching. I was feeling so bad for her. But then in my mind, I'm like, so why were you judging the first woman? Because I know most of the women, some of you have not sent those nudes to them, but you have them in your phone. What if someone stole your phone and they leaked out? So you want to explain, oh no, me, I'm not like the other one. No, she sent them. We are all the same. It is not good to judge others, you guys. So I saw how these Ugandan babes judged this lady, the celebrity, because for her name was out there. But in my head, I was like, you are judging her, but you guys also do those things in secret, and it's only time that can reveal. Of which time did reveal. Some of them, their things also came out. Now they are like, oh, but women, why do you put others down? That is when they remember that we have to support each other, stand for each other. I'm not saying only women. All of us, you should be there for one another. There is no reason of you breaking another person. In one way or another, we are all the same. She may be doing that and you may be doing something worse than that, okay? Someone may be a thief and you may be doing something worse than that, okay? So there is no need of breaking another person. If you see someone is in wrong, please talk to them. There is no need of backbiting them and spreading the gospel of their bad things. Am I loud and clear? So Pot's calling kettles black. We are all the same. We are all dirty, filthy. It is only Jesus who came to cleanse us. Okay? It's only through Jesus that we are cleansed. But I'm a Christian, guys. No offense to non-Christians, but I'm a Christian. That is what I believe, that I'm cleansed by the blood of Jesus, okay? So, with that point there is no need of talking against one another. There's no need of breaking one another, bringing out other people's dirty things. How do you benefit from other people's dirty things? You also have your dirty things. You do, okay? So, this thing, I don't know. If I'm thinking wrong, someone guide me. The comment section is there. Share your views, share your experiences, because I love learning from experiences. Here I'm just speaking out my mind, okay? So, even some mothers, I think this is more in an African setting. If you come from an African setting, you understand this. In the village, have you heard of those women backbiting other women that she has raised her children very badly? She doesn't know how to raise kids, or she has failed. All her kids are failed in life. People who are saying this has probably, you're talking about those other women's children. They are school dropouts, they are failed, they are bad mannered, they are all this, and then it just takes a few days, you hear that her kids have also been caught stealing someone's goat from somewhere. The other day, the other one stole a hen somewhere. So you're like, oh, why were you talking bad about? Why were you spreading the gospel of the bad things happening in another person's home? The same thing is in your house. And I would tell parents, please, when it comes to us kids, do not talk bad over other parents. If you see what certain parent is struggling with their children, or someone is struggling with whatever they are struggling with, it is better to talk to them, share your views or opinions, what would be solutions to them, because you never know what is happening in your house. You cannot tell what is going to happen to you tomorrow, or you cannot tell where this life is leading, okay? So the whole point is, there is no point in judging. There is no point in bringing out other people's bad or dirt, okay? I do not see any point in that. I, for one, these are my opinions. So there is no need of a pot calling a kettle black. I mean, we are all the same. We all have our bad sides. Why should we exaggerate other people's bad when we also have our bad, okay? A pot calling a kettle black. African saying, oh. I hope you learned a thing or two, and tell others. Every time you're in a conversation, you're in a council of people who are judging, or if you have been in a council of people who judge others, be the one to change and spread the good gospel, the good news to them. It's like, you guys, we all have our faults. No need of disgracing other people over the things they have done, over their mistakes and everything. By the way, these people, they disgrace. Once they overcome those things, they come out so strong, mature, and changed. So I think there is no need of breaking each other, okay? Just like that artist I'm telling you. Oh my God, she's far better than all women who spoke against her. Like, far better than, morally, financially, I believe, and she's doing well with her life, okay? So people who talked, you're just going to get ashamed for nothing. So a pot should never call a kettle black. Never. Don't judge other people. You're also going through things that we have not yet known, okay? It's been your village champion, your village girl, your international content creator, Erina TL. I'm just taking pride in every moment, everything I'm sharing with you. I appreciate you for being here all the time, always, and for keeps. See you in the next video. Ciao. Man looks on the outside, but God looks in your heart. When the Lord looks into your heart, what does he see there? Do you mind about the way your heart appears before your mighty God? Or you only mind about the way you look before your fellow man. Man looks on the outside, but God looks in your heart. So when the Lord looks into your heart, what does he see there? Do you mind about the way your heart appears before your mighty God? Or you only mind about the way you look before your fellow man?